here. Guess what we are doing today on this beautiful day here at Prime? We're going to look at the brand new 2022 Peterbilt. Y'all been talking about it. We're going to go through a walkthrough. When it comes on the outside of this truck, for the most part, other than the grill, everything else on the outside is the same thing as the standard ultra lofts that what we've been getting. The big difference is, check out those lights, man. Check out that grill. That is styling and profiling 100%. That is a beautiful looking truck right there. Now, let's go to the inside. What's going on, guys? We are inside the brand new 2022 Peterbilt Ultra Loft. Check out that dash. That's what I'm talking about. This dash here, we're the first time that we're actually seeing that complete LED display. 100%. That is a clean looking dash right there. Breakdown of all of what we could really look into it on. They've completely, for the most part, have redone when it comes down to the steering wheel, when it comes through rolling through the different gauges. So obviously we have all the oil temp, the torque, boost. We got our air pressures, we got our oil pressure, we got our miles per hour with our RPMs. We also got the coolant and the fuel over here on the right side. And we also have the brake application, we got our amps, and we got our air restriction. Now, if we roll this this dial over here on the right, we could actually minimize all the way down to just the coolant and the speedometer, and we can bring it all the way back up and bring that cluster back up. And look at that, you can even customize and go in here and select which gauges that you actually want to have on this. This is a clean looking truck right here. For the most part, everything else, whenever it comes to the dash, for the most part, nothing else has really come down to change on it. But we do have this really nice wood grain type interior going on here. This is a very, very nice truck. But I will say this, even when it comes down to it, everything ends up being close to what it is on the Freightliner. There's your gear selector. You got forward to go into drive, rotate it back to go into reverse. There's your engine brake. We got 3, and then all the way down to max. This is a styling truck right here. Now let's get on to the rest of the truck. All right, guys, we're in the back of the truck now. Now, one of the main reasons why I am a big fan of these new Ultra Lofts as compared to the mid-roof of what we had previously, I can stand straight up in this truck. I can even reach up and I can barely touch the top. Now, I'm 6'5", so we have a lot of taller guys that are in this industry now that we can easily fit back here. This is very, very nice. We're gonna start back here. We do have the top bunk up here. So pull that. This will come down. So you do have the half. So this rotates out and they end up having a full size bunk up on the top. Rotate that back up. Now, actually we'll bring this back down to one of these really cool deals is, this is the actual ladder to actually get up into the top. Now this is one thing, shout out to Freightliner, I wish you guys would do this. That right there is a very nice way of actually having a way to secure that ladder other than having to reach up underneath to bring it back down like it is on the Freightliner. That is an awesome feature. So put it back and it rotates back up easily. Now, as you guys know, when it came to the Ultra Lofts, when you went to go sit down on the bunk, I had a really bad tendency to nail my head whenever it came back to these. So that is an awesome feature when it comes to that. So when it comes to cabinet space, it ends up being standard just like the rest of the Peterbilts. So we have a nice little compartment over here to the side. We got all of our controls back here. We can even lock the doors from back behind here. That's a cool little feature there. Now we do have for our microwave, and we also have a nice little cubby up here for your guys' top bunk. Same thing over here, a cubby for the top bunk. And we have this really nice wardrobe that is over here that has a very deep wardrobe, and it comes with that mirror just in case you want to look real good. Now, comes back over here. They also come standard with the TV mount. Now, This ends up being a really good option, especially with don't have to worry about buying the swivel mount. That actually is coming stock. We got some really nice big side windows over here. And we have our emergency exit door over here. So everything else, for the most part, ends up being standard just like the rest of the Peterbilts. So when that comes to that, oh, the big thing, what I miss about my Freightliner, having the actual desk. I miss that more than anything else. But that is an awesome little feature. You also have another compartment down here. All kinds of storage that are in here. So when it comes to this truck is a style and profiling truck. If you guys want to figure out if you want to have this truck or if you want to have the truck like it, go ahead and hit up Success Leasing. Primetime Fits. All right, one more thing before we get out of here. One thing I've always liked whenever it came to the Peterbilts is the fact that their sound system is choice. Whenever it comes to the Freightliner, you'll still get some decent soundage to it, but this Peterbilt is going to give you some bump to it. And the main reason why is this right here. If you look in here, that right there is your subwoofer. So you actually have not the biggest subwoofer in the world, but you have a decent sized subwoofer. So whenever you're going out there on the road, you can give yourself some decent sound. So whenever it comes to this Peterbilt, if you have any questions, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, hit me up. I'll talk to you later.